Hi, hello. Today we're talking about rivers. So, as everyone knows, water flows downwards, and this is the general purpose of a river. Water flows downwards from wherever it starts to the sea. But terrain, just like rivers, doesn't stay straight, and this forces rivers to go in wibbly wobbly paths, which causes the shapes of rivers as we know them, which leads to things like rapids. Rapids are caused in a few ways, but the ways that I'm looking at today are caused by when a large amount of water goes through a smaller area, such as being shallower or funneled through a chute-like area, or where the incline is a lot more, but not enough for a waterfall. When rocks in the surrounding area are stronger than the rest of the rocks, or dirt or soil or whatever, so they stay behind, therefore disrupting the water flow. And all of this culminates in a bit of rough and tumble water. And if you want to simulate this using some differently textured rocks with some walls or even iron bars, and some cobwebs and stained glass for the splashes, will work fantastically. Side note, some people prefer using cobwebs and some people prefer using stained glass to create their splashes for rapids and other splashy things. It's up to you which you prefer in the long run. Personally, I prefer stained glass. The surrounding area can have a whole lot of impact on what your river looks like. Say, for instance, you have a glacier, and glaciers and canyons will lead to having large cliffs on each side of your river because of how glaciers form rivers, because of the fact that they're a whole lot of ice. And the river that comes off it is snowmelt from the ice. If the ground around the river is sandy or silty, then it won't get high banks or cliffs around it because the ground is too soft and it'll crumble, leading to nice soft slopes. Beaches on riverbanks form on the curves that stick out or on the bays. They form because of the silt and sand that gets washed downstream and then gets stuck. And just like a Minecraft build, they don't stay the same forever. As a river moves with its own current, this changes over time. And after a storm or a major weather event, it can actually change completely. In fact, you could have fun having dead river scars littering your area. When the river hits the sea, that kind of area is called the river mouth, and it tends to widen out and spread out. At this point, the river tends to get a bit swampy, and there's a bit little difference between land, river, and sea. And you'll find little islands that appear and disappear as the tide comes in and out. These can be very muddy and wetlandish, but fun to build. Rivers in modern areas usually have culverts or concrete to help make sure that the river is kept in an area where it won't damage the local infrastructure if the river floods. Or if it's in a safer area, they may be incorporated into parks. I hope that was helpful. See you next time. Bye!